We love our apartment in Jackson Heights, Queens, but ever since we purchased it, we've not been so hot for the kitchen. It's a standard New York City galley kitchen, which allows for maximum use in a small space. There were plain wooden upper cabinets and a small refrigerator on the left side, with the sink and stove flanked by upper and lower cabinets on the right. While it was a completely operational kitchen, it lacked functionality, style, and didn't make good use of every single inch, which is really needed in a small space like this. What bothered me the most is the lack of a dishwasher and the fact that we had no lower cabinets on one side of the room. I was sure to pick up my camera to document the progress. The renovation started with taking everything out of the kitchen, and I mean everything. We threw out the old fridge, the stove, the sink, and replaced the ceiling, all the four walls, and the floor. In fact, we went right down to the studs to start fresh. Under the watchful eyes of our two vicious guard dogs, the appliances, cabinets, and materials started to arrive, and arrive. In fact, the whole place started to look like a storage warehouse. Then came time for the drywall, the taping, and slowly putting everything into place.
Ceiling and the walls.
We headed to Home Depot to choose the paint and cabinets, all from the Martha Stewart line. We chose a pale green paint for the walls to match with the light gray of the cabinets, and replaced the old linoleum floor with a hardwood floor. When the cabinets started going up, you could really see the whole place coming together, especially with the big white farm sink. And while it's a small space, we were able to have some cool additions, like this organizing spice rack, and this overhead industrial-looking light fixture. Now it was time for the finishing touches, like installing the countertop, the cracked subway tiles, and the trim around the windows and doors. It took a while to get everything into place, but it was definitely worth it. We went from this to this. That old sink was out, replaced by this new large white farm sink. Just by entering the kitchen itself, you could see a difference. Those drab cabinets are gone. Now we've got mission-style cabinets in a pale gray, with plenty of lower cabinet storage, counter space, and more than enough electrical outlets for all those little gadgets. In a New York City apartment, every single inch has to have a purpose. So we made sure that the cabinets went right up to the ceiling, but asked to have glass doors installed to give it some charm and to easily locate dishes, glasses, and cookbooks. Other space-saving items were filling in an empty space with a wine rack, a wall-mounted knife magnet, and that cool spice rack. No more fumbling around the cabinet for that perfect ingredient. We were certain to have all updated stainless steel appliances, including a special GE Cafe fridge that was shallow but wide, so that it wouldn't stick out too far, and we finally got that dishwasher. But not everything was high-end modern. We still had room for open shelving, an industrial-looking faucet, while still allowing for room for all of those electrical devices. Even though it was a lot of hard work, the renovation turned out great, and we're really happy with it. We love our apartment just a little bit more than we did before.